Boy Mac Mean, true story. All stories ain't true, but you already know this one is, man. So, Lil Boosie got shot in Dallas. Benny the Butcher gets shot in Houston. Let me tell y'all what's really going on around this joint. I turn on the news. First thing I see is Lil Boosie get shot, right? Attending Mo3's, Mo3, it was a visual because he just passed away like last week. And then Benny the Butcher got shot in Houston. Boosie was shot in Dallas. And what's crazy is this, right? Like, the old boy just got smoked on the highway. I can't really I really don't understand how that play out, because they said that they was on a highway, and then next thing you know, he's out his car and he's running and somebody gunned him down. I just don't know how that highway business work, because when I'm on the highway, I don't stop for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it making me think that it was probably some road rage. I don't know. You know what I mean? And if y'all want to get in the comments and tell me your speculation, it's all good. You know what I mean? But for me, I mean, in real life, I don't stop on the highway for nobody. And it making me think that it was probably some road rage shit that happened, whatever, in the beginning. But now that Boosie's getting shot, attending his vigil, is making me think that there's a little bit more behind that. We'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying, as we move along. But this happened, I guess, on the weekend, maybe yesterday, on Saturday. And then we hearing about Benny the Butcher getting shot. Now with Benny the Butcher, they was going to, I think, to a Walmart or something, and in the article that I read, it said that they was him and his peoples or whatever, they was coming out of Walmart, and 5 dudes jumped out of the car, told them niggas run them chains, you know what I mean? Ante up, everything off, and they was taking too long, so old boy put one in Benny, boom. You know what I'm saying? They ran. After they popped old boy, these dudes ran, and then Benny the Butcher and them, they ran, and then, you know, they flagged down some cops, or called some cops, got them to the hospital, got them, you know what I'm saying, stitched up or whatever, right? Now, my opinion on the whole thing, right, the Lil Boosie thing, I don't know yet. You know what I mean? Because I from what I know, they roll with security real tight. So if you could get through his security and still hit Boosie, even in the leg, you understand what I'm saying? Then there might be a bigger problem going on. And when it come down to Benny the Butcher, let me tell you something. I come from the school, you know, where it was cool to rob rappers and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool to rob anybody. But after a while, you know, once you get around some real G's, you find out that robbery game is some bum shit. And it's really some thug shit. It's like, you know, something that you're supposed to grow out of. So when you come to rob somebody and they don't move quick enough, and you bust them and just run and don't get nothing, it make everything all stupid. And there's 5 of y'all idiots. You know what I'm saying? Like, who? I mean, like, which 5 niggas get together? I can't even imagine. And all my friends is fucking gangsters. I just can't imagine 5 niggas that we got to get together with and you know, go try to jack a nigga for a fucking chain and then get nothing. You understand where I'm coming from? I'm not here to advise you niggas on how to do robberies and none of that, but that's, you know, major fail. All y'all niggas need to slap each other in the face. You wanna know why? Because you got absolutely nothing, but you shot a fucking rapper. Now, what is it about us when it come down to the rappers? Why these niggas keep dying? It's almost like synonymous with death when you want to get on. Why? Because you can't even go to your own town without these niggas hating on you or trying to kill you or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That kid Mo3 died in his town, man. All these cats be dying in their towns, man. It just shows the hate that motherfuckers got for you after you work to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily agree with people's messages and shit like that, but at the end of the day, if a motherfucker work to get where he gotta go, you know what I mean? And you out there shooting motherfuckers just because, man, you probably been better off if you try to work with a motherfucker and get next to the nigga, you know what I'm saying? And say, yo, listen, my name is Terrence, you know what I mean? I know how to rap. You might be better off doing that than trying to track these niggas down. Because how much money is y'all gonna split up between the motherfucking chain? Even if you got 100 bands on this shit, that means $20,000 for each one of you fools to be gambling with each other's lives. What I mean by that is that, God forbid one of them motherfuckers decide to go rap. If they rap, then all of y'all niggas is going down with them, man. I think that we got shit twisted, man. We got shit real twisted. And I'm talking about the hip-hop community. I'm talking about in the hip-hop community, man. Once you get to a certain prestige and shit like that, man, Fuck that. Yeah, listen, man, let me tell you something, man. If I got it like that, and as hateful as y'all motherfuckers is, sometimes just with me talking, imagine if I become successful, man. Some of you motherfuckers ain't got nothing to do but to track somebody down and try to kill them or take some shit from them. And you don't value life. You understand where I'm coming from? Because a robbery is a robbery, bro. But in New York, that was one of the only ways you could get the death penalty is if you rob somebody and then end up killing them. If you catch a homicide in the commission of doing a robbery, in the eyes of the law, that shit is bad. And just because you bust a nigga in the leg, nigga, you might hit him in you know what I mean, in the thigh or something and really bust a vessel, and then old boy bleeding out of control, and you calling yourself a real nigga. You's a real fake nigga. Jail is for fake niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't value, you gotta have more value in your life. Real talk. This is a message for all my bandit niggas, you know what I'm saying, that's out there that think that this is the life. Nigga, you got a bullet waiting for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? You only get away with shit a few times. You're not gonna keep on getting away with just fuckery, bro. And it's fuckery, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't here to, you know what I mean, like, tell niggas what to do, you know what I mean? You wanna go rob niggas, man, do your thing, you feel me? Do your thing, you dig? But understand the other side. The grass ain't always greener, man. Especially when you sitting up in there shaking like Vegas crap dice, wondering if this nigga gonna go tell on you. And you know he shouldn't have been in the car. How did 5 niggas get in the car? Forces me to believe y'all some dirty ass hood niggas, you know what I'm saying, that's sitting around high-fiving each other. We shot Benny the Butcher. Man, this nigga's just getting on, man. Let niggas be great the way they gonna be great. You know what I mean? And I just find it the whole everything that's going on. It's just crazy disgusting. 2020 is a dirty year. You know what I mean? I got cats coming at me, you know what I'm saying? Like God forbid a nigga wanted to ever be a rapper. In my time, you know what I'm saying, being a rapper was cool. We at least got respected because we was offering opportunities. Now I think that the mentality of the people is fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas keep on flashing this money in front of our face. Y'all keep talking about how y'all was selling dope. See, I'm playing devil's advocate right now because this is really on when I played that side, this is how I thought about it. When I was out there trying to rob rappers and shit, when I seen them niggas at the club or whatever, come on, let's go take that nigga chain or whatever, you know what I'm saying? To me, it was based off of, I listen to your music and I'm judging you by your music. So maybe we need to change the message in our music and we need to come different, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Now, I ain't talking about Benny the Butcher because most of the shit that he talk about, it feel like something that he been through, you know what I mean? And same thing with Boosie. Boosie's one of my guys, you know what I mean? But that is just, I don't know, man. Just make me look at everything a little bit more different, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm gonna give y'all more on this. I just had to say something because it just popped up in my feed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Boosie fan and I'm a Benny fan. Just trying to do some work with boy, you know what I'm saying? And all these things is just reminders that we need to pay attention. When you got value in yourself, even if you don't see your value in your own self, I would rather a person that thinks over you know, highly of themselves or over the actual perception, a little bit, not too much, because some of these niggas get lost in space. But I'd rather you, this is what I'm saying, I'd rather you know your value and move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Von thing. You know, him jumping out, the way that shit went down, we all seen it and we all know, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's how legends go out, you feel me? Young and dumb, jumped out the car, boom, and just pop off. It's not worth it, man. You never know why these bullets come to visit niggas later on. Just because you won, don't mean that the shit that you did back in the days is not gonna follow you. Don't mean that niggas don't think long term and they'll sit around in nothingness watching your videos for years, mad as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why it happened. It seemed like it's some bum shit. And if it was, my message is really to the bum ass niggas that got that bum ass mentality. You know what I mean? You got to think different, man. And you got to put you got to put different energy out there if you want different results in your life. Otherwise, you're going to die like the niggas that y'all out here killing and shooting for no reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? You next. Trust me when I tell you, boy. You know what I'm saying? So, Mac mean, true story, all stories ain't true. This one is. Y'all already know.